especially left one shit to burn. That's what I'm saying. At that point of time, like the monster just goes like full OP. Like everything that limits the thing from like going fast or what. Like it catches everybody inside the house, the room, whatever. Somebody need to check that shit out, man. Kontol. So alright. Let's give Gamers DC some love here. We should give a shout out. He's a excellent.
You like calling yourself a
Yeah, look at that.
what the hell?
Age of Empires right here.
Hey, Dancer, are you here? Have you seen such a far ball spawn before? That's a really far ball spawn. I've never seen anything like that before.
Guys, let me tell you.
I like berries, but the ball spawn is so weird.
I don't think I can play this game because I have very little intelligence in keeping multitasking at bay.
Okay, my timing is a bit off.
Yeah, I am a control.
I took a sheep instead of a cow, but I think I should be.
Wait, what? Wait, hang on. What did he just say? Did he just say that he took a shit instead of a cow? Or did he took a sheep instead of a cow? But the fact that he actually chose something else besides a cow. Or did I hear that wrongly? Oh, sheep. Right. Right. I apologize. Yeah. You know. Sometimes like, you know, we all need context. You know. Sometimes you do need to ask yourself, like, why would you take a shit instead of a cow? I mean, that's fine. Taking a shit instead of the cow. Right. You know, like okay, sure. Alright, I'm going through chat right now. I am checking out if there's anybody I'm missing. Alright, there's Big Trashy 980, but this person was being sus. So we're gonna ignore that for a bit. Alright. Is there anyone we are missing? I think pretty much we got everybody in here. Hang on, chat. I'm going through chat right now. Just gonna try to make sure I missed no one. Okay, we got Espada Killer. I don't know if he's actually gonna stream. Recently his PC crashed because he did try to install Windows 11. Chat, if you want to install Windows 11, you gotta remember that thing is still in beta stage. So I mean, you can install Windows 11 now, but fair warning is that shit might not run properly. So yeah, if you wanna install Windows 11, at least, you know, if you have a backup machine, a backup desktop, or some virtual machine, give it a try. But don't ever let Windows 11 be your main OS because it might just do random things. And worst case scenario, like Espada Killer, his system just shut down on him and oof. Yep, he's still in chat. So yeah, again, if y'all want to install Windows 11, you can, but there will be a risk of something failing, especially on the operating system side. So yeah, as you know, like Windows 10 still works. You know, Windows 10, I used to be running Windows 8.1, even like, I don't know, at least like a year coming to 2 years of Windows 10 still being around. I was that guy who ran Windows 8.1 for a very long time. But you know, transitioning over to Windows 10, it wasn't that bad, you know. By the time Windows 10 has already been a lot stable, so I guess it's fine. But so yeah, talking about Windows 11, you can, but now is still not stable. So just wait it out a bit, you know, give it another year, let them settle, like let Microsoft settle their bugs, you know, like look out for other people, you know, giving their testimonial whether the system works, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, Windows 11, it might be I mean, I've seen some impressions on the OS. It looks cool. It looks like it did copy a certain style from another operating system, Apple. But give it time. It's still too early to use it. So, all right. So, what is the subject matter of today? We just randomly talk about feet. So, no kink shaming, guys. No kink shaming. High chances we're gonna play a lot of Apex today, of course. What time will the stream end? I don't know. The stream did started like a bit late today. I am barely an hour into the stream. Right now the stream is about like 57 minutes in. But yeah, it might be a long stream. I don't know. Yesterday I decided to coming back from work. I crashed out hard, man. Usually when I come back to work after like I washed up, I will be probably on my phone or on my PC, checking out like who's streaming and all that. But hey, Alex Town, macam welcome. So yesterday's case was that I got back home after I washed up. I immediately went to bed and I just crashed. I just crashed because I was so tired. Like the past 2 days, like I was working day shift on Sunday and yesterday Monday. Man, those 2 days were freaking tiring. Sunday there was an incident though at my workplace. Just like share a little bit, I guess. But before that, let's give a shout out to Alex Town, Amatian Boss, one of my mods. Welcome. Alex Town in the house. I'm sure something's happening. Tipito out of there and yeet.
What?
Yep. So when people when gamers or streamers play Dark Souls, you see the person like slowly dying on the inside. This is Alex Town playing that game. If somehow or rather I would catch her stream and she's playing that game, I always anticipate of she, breaking, her soul playing that game. I don't know if it's the control, if like the game mechanics are hard. I don't know if it's the controls that are hard or it's just her. Yo, Uniform Zero, thank you
very much.
Thank you for the 20 bits. I appreciate you. I see you. Thank you for the 20 bits. All right, hang on. Let me reorganize my OBS is acting up, guys. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it is acting up. AF, guys. AF is acting up so badly right now. Okay, hang on. Okay. There we go. Okay. You never play that again? I can understand the level of pain. The level of pain that happens there. Wait, hang on. I don't know what the hell is happening with my OBS. Something happened with my OBS and it's acting up bad. It is acting up bad, man. I don't know. Something's happening. Right, hang on, chat. I'm doing this live during stream. GG, well played. Okay, hang on. This bloody scuffle. Yeah, it's not that I didn't like. I only like see this thing. It's acting up. Jeez. Sticker party. Oh, okay. I think the sticker party thing is the one that's causing this. Right. Okay, I see you, you douche. All right. Okay, that's fine. All right. Okay, okay. So back to story time. Story time. Yeah, the one of the stuff that's on my OBS, one of the layers, the one of the scenes layers, is just acting up. So whatever, man. Okay. All right. Back to story time. So what happened on Sunday? I was working day shift on Sunday. All right. So um sometimes like tall buildings, especially those buildings at CBD area, those like high end, like high rise buildings, you have like you have people who clean windows
Thank
and
you
all
for
that.
following.
Thank you for the new follow, FTF Hent. Thank you for the new follow. Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the streams. We doing a bit of just chatting, doing some storytelling. So yeah. Sunday. You Malay? Yes. Saya Malay. Right, Alex Town. We Malay. I Malay. So yeah, Sunday was working. Day shift. So like those like gondola workers. They those like. No, I am from Singapore. Hello, if you are from Malaysia, hello neighbor. Saya, yelah aku ni Melayu juga, tapi kita okay je lah. So yeah, back to the story. From Singapore, nice. Hello. So my these contractors that we were dealing with that day. They were we call them Spider-Man, like because literally because like window cleaners have two types. Either they use gondola to from the cradle they go down and then they clean the windows, or they use the rope man where they have to hoist they have to hoist at a certain portion of the building and lower themselves down panel per panel. They start cleaning the windows and all that. So what happened that day? So one of my towers is at least in total, plus the rooftop, is 51 floors. So you can imagine how high a 51 floor building is, right? So they started from the top. They went down. And what happened was that I don't know how did they, like, to begin with, I don't know whether they did any safety checks on their side. Because it's always very important. When it comes to safety, it is always very important to check on your gear, especially something very hazardous with that kind of line of work. Because you're dealing with like heights, you're dealing with dangerous stuff, One fall move or one misstep, things could turn out very badly. So what happened? They just started out, and then out of nowhere, something from their gear fell off. So you can imagine, like, I mean, this is like, it's not like super physics, it's common sense. Something from level 51 dropping all the way down. What could happen? So the part of their belt had a carabiner and had a that full size Coca-Cola bottle, the big one, right? Because they used that to fill it with like soap water because they were doing cleaning of the windows. That dropped as well. And okay, imagine this. If a durian and a coconut fell on your head, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna, like? Let's not talk about like something from a tree or something from up high, falls down on your head. If you get kicked by a soccer ball and you weren't anticipating it and the ball hits your face, what do you think is gonna happen? You're gonna feel a bit like it's either you get a concussion, right? Or you be stunned, you like, because it goes like a high impact on your face, right? So it fell on my head. Yeah, so like and this thing dropped down from at least 50 level, like level 50, because by the time they already passed the rooftop and they were already at one of the windows, this thing dropped. Thank the heavens, the items that dropped from that level did not fall on anybody's head. You all got see before, those carabiners, those like actual, like real carabiners, not the ones you go to your neighborhood shop, like the small one. This one was like a legit, like, like mountain climbing grid, like very thick metal. That thing fell on the floor. Luckily, it didn't hit on anybody's head. But before it actually fell on the floor, I don't know exactly how it fell, but that carabiner and that bottle fully filled with soap water fell down to one of the canopy where the like the glass, the canopy where the shelter is, and that glass thingy. Those who were on the Discord, they or on my Twitter have seen that crack, right? That thing dropped, and alright, chat, let me explain to you. Those kinds of like window panels, right? Those kinds of window panels, it is very strong. How strong? Okay, those like buildings, like all those like business buildings, those like window panels where sometimes you can see the office and stuff like that. That window glass panel, all right, it is very thick. It is like how it's designed is like there is two window panels together. There's not like a single layer. There's two layers put together, and there's like film on both sides to keep it together. So that's how thick it is. How strong it is. If a bird were to fly at full speed and go head on to that window will still be fine and the bird will die. That's how strong the window is. And if let's say Goldberg, right? Goldberg from wrestling, WWE, WCW. If he were to spear that window, that great window, he will be more injured than the window getting cracked. That's how tough this thing is. But because how it happened is that, yo, Potato Farm, what's up, man? Welcome. So how it happened is that this thing dropped from level 50 all the way down. That's like a lot of force. If you all paid attention in physics class, the amount of force doesn't increase of like how fast it drops. Is by the mass. So it was a constant speed of mass going together and dropping down. And when it hit the canopy, that glass panel, it didn't shatter because like I said, every glass panel is like two piece and is coated together with two film, like one side and one side, to keep the thing together. But because of the impact was so strong, the moment it hit, the top part it cracked like stone cold, like it cracked. Like what, like, and that created a mini hole on the underside of this canopy glass, right? And there was a hole, like literally the thing just like that, and the glass was like it dented like that. So because of the impact was so strong, this carabiner bounced off and it fell to the floor. Thankfully, it didn't hit anybody on the head. But the bottle exploded. Like the moment of impact, like the soap was like, it was all over the place, and the bottle just exploded. Because the amount of force that when it hit the glass panel, boom. So my security officers who were like stationed there, on site, they were like, oh, hang on, one of the gentlemen, he was like, heard a bomb, because the impact was so loud. level 50, item dropping down, hitting glass panel, it will sound like as though like something popped. Like for him, because he was pretty close by, he thought something exploded. But it's actually the impact of the item. And it was a Sunday. You know, working on a Sunday, you'd be like, you know, hopefully it's a slow day. And that shit happened. I'm like, really? And we and my colleague, we had to get their supervisor to come back in, and he was hard to contact on the phone. I don't know why for that, but we did manage to get him. And then I had to explain to him, all right, bro, this is what happened. I had to explain to him, and I was fuming. You know, like they don't understand the amount of incident report we gotta write for this. You know, and I was like, inside my heart, I was like, I was mad. I was mad, like, dude, I was mad. But ended up, I just tell him, okay, bro, look on the bright side. At least, nobody was injured. We only have this. It already happened, you know. Let's just move with it. So we were doing a discussion, and then we were planning how to, you know, like move forward with the incident report. I had to tell my executive, and then my executive had to tell like my boss, like how we're gonna deal with this. And he asked me, you know, like how much does it cost? And just so happens I'm the guy at my workplace, because I take care of like certain stock, like tiles and, you know, like building stocks on items. And he asked me like how much does it cost? To those who don't understand, right, that question when he asked me, to those who don't understand, this shit costs a lot. Because due to the complexity of the items, like every window panel is designed slightly different, because like there's like height, width, size, you know, some angle, like some buildings are corner, right? So the windows are a bit smaller, that kind of thing. So every canopy has like a different piece. So this thing has the cutting for the window panels has to be like a bit different, you know, because, and plus all these stocks are coming straight from China. So they have to get the vendors, you know, have to cut a specific shape, and then they have to ship it to Singapore, and it takes months, freaking months to get, like, if there is stock. And right now we are facing with COVID, right? So it's a bit difficult to justify like when can we get a replacement. And he asked me how much does it cost. I just tell him, man, you just go back to your company, just get an insurance claim. Right? Just have to get insurance claim. I tell him, even if I work 6 months, right, my 6 months pay is not enough to pay that thing. It's between that 4 to 5 digit price range. And I'm not gonna tell him how much, because I also don't know exactly how much it is. But I know it's a lot. Yeah, because like the thing is that like how buildings are, because the more sophisticated the building design and shape is, the more harder it is to get like stocks. You know what I'm saying? You know, because like certain panels are designed differently, the way they need to be like cut into shape. All this takes a lot of effort. And to those who have seen my Twitter feed recently, the way it's shattered, oh my god. Chat. Not something that you want on a Sunday. Not something you want on a Sunday. And so yeah, I told him, you know, just check back with your company, you know, do an insurance claim and all that. My side did an insurance claim and all that. And we had my side was like simple, alright, stoppage of work, ask them to, you know, go back home. And the thing is that what made me mad is not entirely just of like that glass panel breaking. It was something that could have been prevented. Meaning, if they, you know, have you ever heard of this like toolbox meeting? If they were to do this toolbox meeting, emphasize on safety, this could have been prevented. Because part of their rope that hoisted their items snapped. The carabiner was fine. The bottle was fine. But the rope that hold these two items together, if you have a faulty equipment, you better jolly well not use it. Especially when you are 50 floors up in the sky and things doing this. See? Chat, what you are saying in the chat right now, what you're saying, it's common sense, right? It's common sense. It's common sense. And the problem sometimes, like, I'm a Malay. I can say this. The problem sometimes working with Melayu is sometimes it is some people cannot kena tegur one.
Bids
It's
received.
very hard.
Thank you very
It's very hard to
much.
tell people, hey, thank you for the 1 bit. I appreciate it. Brandon. Common sense now, not so common. Yeah. You know, if you do a mistake, people tell you like, hey, you know, there's room to be improvement, and they take that criticism and like they analyze, okay, yeah, sure. But some people just don't know how to, you know, like, because their ego and their pride is too much for face value, they can't be told off to like, hey, you did something wrong. But yeah, my side are dealing with such. Not everybody in that vendor is like that, but yeah, we're dealing with people with that nature. Some people just cannot be told. You know, that there's like people telling you how to do your job, and there's that, and then there's people who know they are in the wrong but still won't admit it. So, so yeah, that was my Sunday. But yeah, Monday. So that tiredness and all that bullshit that happened on Sunday kind of like brought over to Monday day shift. So that's why when I got back home from Monday, which was yesterday, I was tired. I got back home and I crashed. I didn't even like after I washed out, I didn't even look at my phone. I didn't look at my PC. I didn't even turn on my PC. I just came out from the toilet. I went to bed, and I just crashed. The most infuriating people on earth. Yeah, I mean, you know, Alex Town, you Rockworks, you know, Fias. I mean, everybody, like most Singaporeans, we know this. Yeah, so FTF fans. All right, I know you've been asking a lot of questions. It must be a long day. Yeah, it is a long day. It is a hell of a long day. Alright, hang on. FTF fan has been asking a lot of questions. Let me attend to this. I guess one of it is to read the room, but right, that's fine. Hang on. So he is from Singapore as well. Another fellow Malay. You stay in Yishun. Cool beans. What graphics cards do I use? I am still using a workhorse, which is a 1070. Yeah, I know 1070 is still is considered a very old card by now. But yeah, my 1070 is still working. Initially, I did plan on either getting one of those like the 3000 series, or from AMD. I was thinking about getting the 6700, but then again, you know, with the Bitcoin miners, you know, and all the PC parts getting out of hand, I think I'm just gonna give it another year before I buy anything new and fix it up on my PC. Do I play Fortnite? I play a fair bit of Fortnite, but not. I mean, I did play it just to, you know, try it. I did play Fortnite on my Xbox Series S, but most of the attention right now is on Apex Legends on the PC. And I don't know when am I gonna go back to Final Fantasy 14 online. I think I think once the season 9 is over, probably I'll get back to Final Fantasy 14 online and play a good chunk of it. So, all right, Sunday Sensei, thank you for the look. I appreciate. Hey, have a good dinner. Is it dinner? No, it's not dinner yet. But have a good makan, sir. Have a good makan. How old am I? I'm in my mid 30s. I shall not dox myself by telling how exactly old I am. I'm 21. No lah, 21. I think no. I was gonna say Rawworks, but Rawworks is 17. He underage. No. I think it's 18 lah. Because if you have Twitch and you are below 18, you cannot have Twitch. Just so you know. Yeah. By the way, I'm having winter melon tea. From what school? Hey, May Shark, the best shark in the world. What school? Next question. Alright, hang on. Local Maple Leaf coming in sus with a gong. Guys. There we go. Welcome everybody. Welcome. How's your day? It is a hot and warm day. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. What school I'm from? Next question. All right, hang on. Let me change to this shout out page. Let's give a shout out. School of Education, GG. You like my hair? Thank you. On my chin, there's a lot on my chin, and I'm proud of it. All right, hang on. Let me give some love to my legendary mod god. Yeah, Alex Town, I guess, said it as it is. All right, let's see what Rockworks has. Rockworks has been jamming, man. Hopefully, he's getting better. Yeah, he did had a bit of injury recently, so hopefully he's doing well right now.
Okay.
This is Devotion, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, Rockworks. Did you actually completed the game Devotion?
You saw a hand? What? What? What hand?
GG, man. So, anyway, Mayshak, the lovely Mayshak, how have you been? Hopefully, you're doing well. Oh, I remember this. You know, in a different life, I think Mayshak is a high level scientist. Yes. I don't know what's happening right now, but I remember watching one of her streams where we slowly see the evolution of is it caterpillar? Like yeah. The metamorphosis. Am I using the right word? Yeah.
New subscription received. Dispensing gratitude.
Thank you.
Gratitude dispensed.
Thank you, Gamers DC. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Hang on. What? Anyways, no obligations, man. No obligations. But I appreciate for the sub. Thank you. Small caterpillar, yeah. Kind of cute though. The way you explained the metamorphosis was so adorable. I appreciate it. Nubby nub nubs. Alright, another sus. Is it Sekiro power bomb? No.
Oh my god, the door is open. Fuck this.
What game is this? This is not Phasmo.
Oh!
Okay, guys. All right. Okay. Broken Maple Leaf. Okay. He has one of the most like genius clips recently, but this guy has updated his clip. So I don't know if I'm gonna get the same clip, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he
Because,
updated his clips.
Balloon Tower Defense 6 actually has a co-op mode where you can play with your friends. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Playing with myself. That sounded wrong, but like...
It's okay, guys. It's
That
okay,
sounded
chat.
so wrong.
It's okay, chat.
Stop
Ooh.
it.
It's okay, chat. We all play with ourselves from time to time, right? There's no kink shaming. So, all right. Looks like somebody got banned. All right. Let's address that for a bit. Okay. Usually I'm pretty passive, but like when my mods are around, I know they take care of me. So I don't I don't know what's the deal with that guy who was in here. Yeah, he's being too invasive. Yeah, I was giving him a chance. I wanted to see where he was going. So, well, you get no you get what's coming to you. But I doubt Rockworks. I doubt he was a young boy. He knew what he was doing. Yeah. So yeah, that guy is not young. He knew what he was doing and he tried his luck just to see if he can get a reaction out of me. So that's just too bad. So guys, you all know this. I don't have to tell you all. Everybody in here in chat right now, they know how to behave. But some folks just wanna try. Ooh. But in my stream I try to be, try to be a bit generous about it. But when I'm on Rockwork stream, anybody wanna try that shit, I will drop kick the fuck out of that person. Excuse my language, yeah. But yeah, on Rockwork stream, I myself, like, I don't tolerate that shit. If people try to disrupt the stream with their nonsense, they're gonna get it from me. That's how I am on Rockwork stream. So cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, Rockworks, I'm having bubble tea, but you still love me, I know. All right. Getting back to the shoutouts. All right. You got heavy metal bomb. Yeah. Oh, look at it. Look at that heavy metal bomb seriousness. No idea what he's doing though. He's looking at something else. This is the most serious version of heavy metal bomb I've seen in my ever. Okay, but seriously, heavy metal bomb is a very cool guy. He's very entertaining. But the only game I feel that makes him super serious is Apex Legends. Whenever he plays Apex Legends, right, he frowns more than usual. I don't know, like Aki, his waifu. I don't know if this is a correct statement, but seriously, whenever I see him play Apex, like if he has his webcam on, his face, right? Yeah. Apex Legends make heavy metal bomb super serious. I don't know, Aki. Is that a correct statement? You're the waifu, right? So is that correct? Wait. Did Aki clean out the clips? Yeah. Maybe she cleaned out clips. Nah, that's fine. Alright, moving along. Have I missed anybody? I think I missed out Zen though. Yeah. Yeah. I apologize, but here we go. He's very focused on Apex. Yeah, you know, because super serious, man, when he's on Apex. Wait, Zen, did you clean out your clips? Your clips are missing, my dude. Oh, yikes. Okay, that's fine. That's why, chat, if you have the time, just go in and, you know, do them clips. Do them clips. Okay. Still spring cleaning? You know, that's fine, you know. Just try not to die in Apex. Hey, we all do that. We all do that in the game, my dude. We all do that. I mean, I've thrown my mouse on my old monitor before. Much regrets. Because I'm dumb. Alright, hear that, what you have us? Oh lord, this game.
Hi, me. I trust you, Ami. Fuck lah.
That's why you have trust issues playing this game, guys. As you can see, by Haydet who died. It's more like Amongst Us. More than Among Us. Amongst Us. Like, Chat, did you hear what he just said? Like, okay, I'm gonna trust you. And yeet. Okay, bye-bye. So Amongst Us is it should be the name of that, you know, Amongst Us. Okay, I'm gonna trust you. And get yanked right between the eyes. Well done. Oh my god, like seriously, like playing Among Us like it's like a trust issue, like stuff waiting to happen. So, but do people still play a game? I haven't seen anyone stream Among Us in a while though. But when Among Us was out, man, that game like nearly on every stream. Not gonna lie. And everybody stepped up on their lying game, you know. Like they really challenged themselves on how to lie to people. Among Us is that game. Like besides Uno, right? Like Uno is a game made by Satan's balls. I do feel like if you want to challenge like your friendship, and like family ties, you play Uno. But yeah, Among Us is like not far away from that notion. You know, like testing friendships and family ties. Play Uno. But if you don't have Uno, you play Among Us. And play Uno and go Uno, dude. Like whenever Alex Town, me, Fias, and Roberts, when we play Uno, like, okay, seriously. When Alex Town and Rockworks are in the same room, like, okay, we're talking about like playing Uno, the Steam game, not the physical one. Whenever these two are in the room, like, and then me and Fias, these two siblings will always challenge each other to see who is adopted. Yo, Ideal, what's up, man? Good morning. I can only assume, my good sir, you just woke up. Did you just wake up? Yeah, but seriously, Alex Town and Rockworks, when these two are playing Uno together, right? These two siblings tend to really test each other, like just to see who is adopted. Why like this? Why like that one? Sibling rivalry, Gamers DC. Let me explain this. You know, there's banter, there's sibling rivalry, but this is not. This is not. No siblings tell their other sibling, younger or older, that you're adopted. No one does that. Only these two does that. And it's because of Uno. These two go out of control. You know why not? When you are at your last two card and then you put your Uno and suddenly +4, +2, +4, and I'm like, I need to sleep. And we are at that round, and we're playing Uno. We're not. This is like one round, and this round is lasting for about 2 hours and 45 minutes, and then one jackass decides to plus 2, plus 4, plus 2. Whatever. But that's fine. We're gonna give a shout out to Mr. Ideal, Mr. Fairchild, who apparently just woke up. Yeah, must zoom to justify my pin.
I need her to come down.
Oh no, another Devour game here. Every time I see this clip or any clip that he's playing Devour, he seems like to have a panic attack.
I mean, she never come down. Where she go? Oh, come on. Come on.
That bois rabbits, yeah, Alex Town. The rabbit, I think, is a. Have you seen a rabbit that looks like a schizophrenic rabbit? Yeah, Uno rabbit is a schizophrenic representation of it. I shit you not. Satan's Uno mascot, yes, 100% agree. 100% agree. All right, Zul, I see you, Zul.
Okay, enjoy your bak chor mee.
Oh, playing some mic. Okay. Shortest clip we have for the day. I'm not even gonna ask for the context of that, but you know, enjoy your meal, as according to Zul. Wait, did I say? Did I hear correctly? Did you say enjoy your bak chor meal, or bak chor mee something? Did I hear that correctly? Because that clip happened so quickly, I'm like, okay. Okay, can. Like that clip, that clip is super positive. Enjoy your bak chor mee. And like, if all clips were that simple, like short, sharp, and simple, enjoy your bak chor mee. And be like, thumbs up, man. 1 second of who? Like that clip, that one, I don't know how many seconds, 1 second clip, but that clip was so fast, right? It's the fastest thing I've ever seen compared to anything that is getting over it speedrun. That clip more faster than any speedrun I've seen in my life. Thumbs up, man. So, again, to all my fellow Singaporeans, wherever you are, please remember to hydrate yourself, because today it is a bloody warm day. I don't know about Meshack right now in the Philippines. Hopefully it's a bit more cooler there. To the UK peeps, I know you're all having some major heat, super hot weather. And recently China had a flood, right? Like most parts in the world right now, I think are having some heat wave, and then China had a flood. How the hell? Guys, it's raining in Choa Chu Kang. Oh really? Oh okay. Had a mild fever in the morning, so it was chilly then. Dude, it's freaking warm right now. Like, because the mic is filtering out most of the sound, but my only fan on the side here is on full blast right now, and I still feel warm. But it is better than not having any wind blowing right now. Dude, it is freaking warm, man. Typhoon season, either freezing rain or super sunny. Right, okay. Okay, chat. Like, I know it's warm. Nobody likes humidity, you know. But would you rather have a straight rainy season, or would you rather have a straight like warm season? I'm kind of the person, like I'm that guy in the office where I go in I will be that guy who will switch off the aircon. Yeah. I like natural, like, weather, windy, cool. But I'm not into like super cold aircon because I have colleagues where they just switch on the aircon and then they go down to 5 degrees, 7 degrees. I'm like, are you a polar bear? Are you living in an igloo that you have to run your aircon like super cold? Like there are people that I know at the workplace who run the aircon so cold. And sometimes like, I don't mind cold. But some people put it to the extreme, and sometimes when I get like 5 degrees, 7 degrees of aircon, like cold, my head, especially my bald head right now, like I have this pulsating sensation, like because it's too cold. You know, I don't mind cool weather. I like cool weather. But some peeps, man, they put their aircon like are we in the North Pole? Sheng Siong aircon, yeah, like might as well like you stay in a freezer, right? I mean, you know, why? Like some people put their aircon level so low. It's like living in an igloo. I don't know. I never lived in an igloo, so I don't know how cool, you know, it is. But yeah, I have a colleague at work who puts aircon like the moment he comes in. Like if I want to know if it's him, the moment I step into office, I feel like I'm south from heaven. Hell, like cold hell. You know what I'm saying? Put around 10 degrees. That's still considered cold, you know. But yeah, I'm that guy. Like people like, hey, why so warm? Yeah, I'm that guy who off the aircon. So, but I will turn it on. Like if I feel like I've done enough work and I'm like sweating, yeah, I will turn it on. But some folks, man, yo, dude. Okay, here's the reason why I don't like to turn down the aircon too much. Because sitting in the office, and then if I get too, like the exposure of like low temperatures for too long, I tend to get sleepy. I want to get job done, and I don't like to get my job done while my eyelids are getting heavy. Like, that's why I switch it off. That's one of the reasons why like I try to like withstand and tolerate the cold room just to get the job done, because like there's a lot of reports. Like if I'm getting bombarded by the day and I got like 10 incident reports or whatever, you know, I have to write, and it's a lot of words. Like people love to read reports. Yeah, my management seems to be the kind who like to read reports, so it's very hard to focus my eyes on a workstation which is very which is very slow and typing so much shit. So yeah, you know. So yeah, I think it's because like that's why I don't mind, like especially when I'm going on reservist, and when we have to go outfield, you know, me and my guys, we are like, you know, drenched with like army camo and all that. I don't mind. I don't mind like being out there and just sweating. I think that's just like my thing. So that's why I prefer, like, even though it's humid, but because I'm in a setting where I'm at home, so I can like complain a little bit. Or whenever I go reservist, I used to have this sergeant of mine. He already like Arudi. When he was around together with us, he has mastered the art of sleeping anywhere. Like the guy has some kind of superpowers. Like this sergeant of mine, anywhere, outfield, warm, cold or what, when he starts to squat down and, you know, sit somewhere, and if he decides to just switch off, the moment we turn around, we'll be like, hey, Sergeant, he's asleep. The guy power, seriously, like, yeah, but he ROD lah, because like he was previously from another unit, so he combined together with us. But that guy got skill, bro. Chad, let me tell you, like, if you find somebody who can sleep anywhere, that's talent. It's very hard, you know. Some people got insomnia, you know, it's very hard to sleep. But this guy with his like rifle and all that, with the, like, you wearing helmet with your full gear, you know, with your LBV and all that, you know, SBO, whatever. And this guy just like switch off, like instantly, like at the side of the tunnel, the side of the rover. I mean, inside the rover, obviously got the seat, right? Yeah, obviously anybody can fall asleep. But this guy, like randomly, I don't know which part of the hill, he just like Hey, Sergeant ada. Then, but he's one of those like very chill, cool sergeant lah. So we okay lah, you know. But yeah, seriously, if you can find somebody who can sleep anywhere, and yo, chat, if you don't know, like outfield, you know, especially when you're in full gear, you know, your army full gear and all, it's freaking hot. And then outfield with the training, and when you see the heat wave coming up from the ground, right, you know it's hot. Like from far away, you see the distance and you see the floor just like waves of heat, right, going up. You know it's a hot day. But this guy, then we look at him like, you know, when it's humid and then you start to get annoyed with the weather and every single thing makes you like very agitated, like, you know, that kind of thing. And then we see this guy. You're like,